Good to see a good turnout. We got good weather, but the best is we've got good news. So it's great to see so many employees from our dishwasher and our clothes care businesses. I'm also very pleased that our distinguished guests could join us. Each of them has been a key partner, and we're honored that Kentucky Governor Matt Bevin, Louisville Mayor Greg Fisher, Senator Mitch McConnell, and Congressman John Yarmuth are here to share in this exciting news. Also on stage is our Chief Operating Officer, Melanie Cook, Cynthia Fanning, our President of our dishwasher business, and Peter Pape, Vice President of our clothes care business. Today is the start of Manufacturing Month, and it's time to celebrate inventing, making, building, changing perceptions, and inspiring the next generation of manufacturers. I can't think of a better way to kick off Manufacturing Month than to announce new investments. We are accelerating our mission to become the leading major appliance company in the U.S. and create more U.S. jobs. We are transforming our business. We're using open innovation to tap the best minds. We're inventing in our factories and making them smarter, creating a new house of brands, all to delight our customers and consumers because they're the ones that really determine our future. So now, it's my pleasure to announce GE Appliances is making a $200 million investment to expand our dishwasher and laundry manufacturing facilities. Don't clap too much, because we need more. Because it also means we're going to have 400 new jobs coming here to Appliance Park. Next year, we will launch a new industry-leading top-load washer, a totally new dryer platform, and additional production capacity for existing models in our laundry factory. The laundry expansion will increase our manufacturing capacity by more than 20%. Work is already underway in our dishwasher plant to expand the plant's production by 35% and to launch new plastic tub and stainless steel dishwasher models. This is how we kick off Manufacturing Month here at Appliance Park. Today's news is the latest in a series of investment announcements we've made this year at our plants in Alabama and Tennessee and in new distribution centers across the country. When you add it all together, GE Appliances is investing $475 million in new products, manufacturing capacity, growing our distribution network, and creating more than 1,000 jobs here in the U.S. We can invest and grow because of the people sitting here in this room, the other 5,500 employees here in Louisville, Kentucky, and the 12,000 employees across the country that make it such a great team. At GE Appliances, partnerships matter, and they make us do things better together. Our Kentucky officials have been key partners in helping us accomplish our goals. Governor Bevin is a true champion of GE Appliances. He promotes manufacturing and wants Kentucky to be recognized as a place where things are made. He has helped create a more business-friendly Commonwealth. His support and that of his Economic Development Cabinet have really helped us in the transition from GE to GE Appliances, a high-air company. It's my pleasure to invite our friend, Governor Bevin, to the podium.
Thank you all very much. Thank you. Got a lot of great people who are about to follow me, a lot of exciting news. This is an incredible day. Thank you for taking time to be here. I realize for most of you, you actually work here. You were here anyway, but thank you for coming. This really is exciting. As was just mentioned, this indeed is my passion, my vision, and I've shared it with many of you in this very room. My vision is for Kentucky to be the absolute center for engineering and manufacturing excellence in the United States of America. And there is no company, literally, that embodies that and has for the better part of a century plus than GE. What you engineer, what you make, the very things that have just been announced, the very new products that are being made, are going to continue to transform the way in which people like myself, those behind me, yourselves, and your families interact with appliances and interact with their daily lives. As the father of 9 children, you can imagine I have used, am using, and will likely use for many years the very products that you are making, some of which I'm telling you, if you ever need a beta site for the next line of washers and dryers in particular, I would bet that we could probably test it as thoroughly as any facility you have here for that purpose. But in all seriousness, thank you for being here. Thanks for your passion for what you do, for being good at what you do, for loving what you do, for being truly a gem here, not only in Louisville and in Kentucky, but in the United States of America, for the excellence of manufacturing in the United States of America. I was on the phone this morning with the president, shared with him that I was on my way here, and this is the kind of thing he is excited about. He genuinely loves things being made here. We talked about NAFTA, we talked about China, 2 countries in the negotiations and trades with whom matter a lot to those in this room. But he is determined to make sure that we continue to do the very types of things that are being announced this morning, to be able to invest in facilities here, to create jobs and hire people here. And I will close with this. I will close with asking you, on behalf, even though I wasn't asked to do this, on behalf of your HR department, you know, seriously, you know who the next best 400 people are to be here. They're your friends, your neighbors, your family. You know how great it is to work for this company. I would encourage you to reach out to find the very people in your community that you want to see right alongside of you when you come into work here. They're here, and we're going to continue to make this a city, a state where we are attracting people. You look at the things that are happening in the United States with Kentucky relative to other states. In terms of wage growth, in terms of manufacturing job growth, #1 in the country in terms of increased growth in manufacturing jobs, Kentucky, because of folks like you. Thank you so much. It's an honor to be with you.
Thank you, Governor. Mayor Fisher is the hardest working mayor in the country. He's passionate about improving the vitality of our city and encouraging technology and open innovation that will create more jobs in our community. He is a great salesman of Louisville and a business partner. It's with my great appreciation I invite Mayor Fisher to say a few words.
Well, thanks, everybody. This is really how you kick off National Manufacturing Month. A lot of good news has happened out here at Appliance Park in the past couple years, so it's just amazing to see how the market continues to respond to y'all's products and how your innovation, your engineering continues to keep winning. So winning begets more winning, and today is just another example of this. You all remember I started my career in manufacturing. There were 4 of us actually in a beaten down garage. We didn't end up that way, but that's the way we started. So I worked a lot with GE appliances over the years and have seen what's happened out here at Appliance Park, the kind of peaks and the valleys. And right now I just see the peak continue to trend like this. I mean, this was not an unexpected announcement, but it was a great announcement to have. There's just not many appliance companies doing what you guys are doing right now. And when I think of appliances and when I think of global domination, I think of GE appliances. You guys are doing a really, really good job here. And of course, when you do that, it is fantastic for our community. Your all's participation in our workforce development activities, Tom Quick and the team, has been extraordinary. You're not out here on an island acting like you're just operating by yourself. You are helping us develop our workforce. Your partnerships with JCPS, your partnerships with JCTA, the FAME program, you guys don't just talk, you act. here and in the community. So I appreciate that very, very much. You all also, I just wanted to say, are a big part of the momentum of our city. Obviously, Louisville's going through a real transformation right now. It's a real renaissance for us when you take a look at all of the development taking place in the city, the jobs that have been created, and a lot of that wouldn't be happening without you guys. So I want you to kind of really understand how you're the heartbeat of the city out here at Appliance Park, and your growth is the city's growth. And last, I just wanted to thank you all for what you're doing to help our city kind of reach its full potential from a 360-degree perspective. You are supporting First Build. First Build has become the premier innovation, crowdsourcing, invention spot in the world. People are coming now all over to see how can a company, how can a university, how can a city work together to co-create tomorrow's best products. So great move on First Build. The support y'all are giving Junior Achievement to raise our leaders of tomorrow is excellent. You jumped right in with JCPS with their Academies program, and now Doss High School's Manufacturing, Business, Finance, and Design Academy is benefiting from your all's leadership. You've been great with our Summer Jobs program as well, and I really want to say thank you to you all that are helping those young folks as mentors to show them a brighter future. As a matter of fact, this past summer, you helped over a dozen young people with summer works and then get permanent jobs here at GE as well. So you all are a huge, huge part of our city. And it's just fantastic to see you keep winning and know that it's obviously good for the city, it's good for the state, and it's good for our country. So continued success to you guys. Great job.
Thank you, Mayor. Senator McConnell has promoted a pro-growth agenda for years. Last year, as Senate leader, he led an effort to enact the most significant tax reform legislation in a generation. The change in rates and favorable tax treatment of investment and machinery and equipment play a big role in our expansion plans. It's my honor to welcome Leader McConnell.
Good morning. You know, being here brings back a lot of memories of when I started my career a while back. I would come out here and shake hands at the 6 buildings, and it literally took a whole week. So I have a lot of memories of what this community has meant, what this company has meant to our community, going way back to the 50s when it first came here. In my new job, we let state and local officials who know a lot about economic development obviously do the job, and I want to commend you, Governor, for the wonderful job you and your team have been doing to getting Kentucky moving. But at the federal level, the question was, could we get the whole country moving faster? We had felt that the country had suffered from too much regulation and a lousy tax policy for quite a while. So in the course of the last year and a half, we moved in a deregulatory direction to try to reduce the number of onerous regulations holding companies back, and then tax reform. We hadn't done it in 30 years. We felt that if we could restructure the tax code, make it more likely businesses would invest not only in new equipment, but personnel, we could stimulate the kind of growth that you're seeing here nationally. I mean, we're in a very dynamic economic period all over our country. And the announcement we're here today celebrates that accomplishment. I appreciate the observations about how the tax reform measure contributed to this important decision. And it's an honor to be here today with you all to celebrate this great occasion. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Senator. Congressman Yarmouth has been an advocate for GE appliances starting with the 2008 stimulus legislation. He has attended many of our investment events to show that he appreciates what we mean to the district and to our community. Congressman, I would like to thank you and ask you to please come to the podium.
Well, thanks very much, and good morning, everyone. It's great to be here as part of this unusual bipartisan gathering. Enjoy it while it lasts. But I think it says something about the commitment that I think all public officials, whether elected statewide or in this community, understand that when the future of our families and the future of our economy are at stake, that bipartisanship is absolutely essential and partisanship is meaningless. So I'm glad to be here with the governor and the senator and the mayor to congratulate all of you on this incredible step forward in the life of Appliance Park. You know, I remember 10 years ago when we were at the beginning of the recession, the financial crisis had hit. We were losing 800,000 jobs a year across the country, and this facility was pretty much a skeleton of what it had once been. And through a lot of efforts on a lot of people at a lot of different levels, we were able to create some tax incentives at the federal level, which enabled GE to bring back some very, very significant numbers of jobs, and it jump-started the rebirth of this great segment of our economy and this great institution in our community. So I'm thrilled about that. Thanks to IUE and IUE-CWA and the great union workers here, a management team that really understands the challenges that this company has faced and is moving us forward, to both GE Appliances and Hire for recognizing the continuing potential and possibilities here in Louisville. And there's plenty more to come. We understand that. This is a very, very difficult world to do business in. As we know, technology particularly is changing at such a rapid rate that keeping up is not the easiest thing to do. But I know with the dedicated team here that GE Appliances and Hire will make sure that this facility and this community, this company will continue to help move this community forward and to support so many families as they improve their lives for them and their children and future generations. So thank you all for being here. Thanks for all of your commitment to making this the best company it can be. And thanks, as several have said before me, thanks for all you do for the community, because your contributions aren't limited to what goes on within these walls. They are throughout our great neighborhoods and communities. So congratulations to everyone involved, and I look forward to another event similar anytime soon. Thanks very much.
Thank you, Congressman Yarmouth. Today's announcement is good news for our employees, their families, our businesses, and our community. We have a lot riding on the success of Appliance Park and our entire business. I want to thank each of you for the work you've done and the continued support. It will take all of us to accomplish our goals, becoming the leading appliance manufacturer in the U.S., but I know this team can make it happen. This concludes the formal part of our event. Thank you and everybody for coming today. Thank you.